Hi everyone. You can make any opponent wet with a double pass. Resounds from 1,000 raucous throats, followed by the deafening drums in the soccer stadion. VfL Bochum has a loyal fan base that warbles this simple song by Herbert Grönemeyer at the start of every game. Our Slim's performance is just as raucous. No shish kebab, no heckling. The naked truth, as it usually is, in the miners' and steelworkers' town. We rebuilt this Softail for a real worker on the turf, a former pro soccer player. And it's not his first custom bike from our forge. This time it has to be a classic bobber to sweeten the footballer's playful retirement. Master Cruiser applied the raw look of the Flying Fury with skillful sweep from his spray gun and refined it with a few layers of clear coat. Have you seen the tank emblem? Ingo Cruiser added wings to the stylized bar and shield logo, as if it couldn't hold a candle to it. But the Slim is a real piece of work. Especially after we gave it the power air filter and the Jekyll with short header system in the matching vintage design, which gives the already nippy 107 Milwaukee-Eight engine even more legs and also leaves no questions unanswered belonging the acoustic. At the rear it continues with the swinging fender with recessed lighting and the side license plate holder. Front and rear, the Slim is lowered with a simple kit, steered with old-school grips on a wide Hollywood handlebar. In addition, there are stylish white wall tires on 16-inch spoked wheels, the fancy ribbed engine covers from the MD, various smaller and large covers from the Thunderbike production and some black powder coatings. And truly finished is the Flying Fury with its modern old-school look, as the guys in the good old 50s would have wanted it. You drink some Figa beer, eat a Donningo's sausage and after the game you go downtown to the famous Bermuda Triangle. On foot, of course. In the past, you also met the odd player here. Meanwhile, our soccer player pro has retreated to the northern edge of the Ruhr region and will spend his time in the future in the saddle of our Flying Fury. A long-cherished dream? Our customer, like so many before him, had a dream of owning his own motorcycle. To live the great freedom, to decelerate and to escape from everyday life a little. For a long time he never gave up this dream. And then 2 years ago it was time. After he had successfully obtained his driving license, the second big dream of his own Harley should finally come true. 9 months ago the project was planned and commissioned together with our salesman Ingo. The saying when you dream, you shouldn't give up anything was truly turned into reality by the customer. He gave us free rein in the planning of his dream bike, which was to be modeled on the Black Apple. Big speed wheels, flip handlebars and a freestyle swing arm, just to name a few of the highlights. Since he is especially interested in the technology and function of the engine, we used some Roland Sands design parts with sight glass. Through these the viewer can for example observe the gearbox during its work and experience the function live. Dreams are made of this. So let's take the spirit of the customer as an example, and hold on to our dreams. Old style at its best. Our Flying Slim series is enriched every now and then by a copy. Here we have now built an orange copper variant of our old school bikes based on the Softail Slim and treated it to a few more details than the previous members of the family. In addition to the swinging rear fender, it is above all the first-class paint and the exclusive leather work that give the classic bobber a high-quality image. Styled through with chic covers and many coatings, the ribbed covers are from French designer EMD, and we contributed other covers from our own production and from Harley-Davidson's P&A catalog. Some engine parts and even the small cover on the axles are black now. The rear wheel was re-spoked to 5.5 to 16 inches so that we can use an appropriately wide rear tire in 180 mm width, original 150 mm. The front white wall tire is covered by our short front fender, the rear by the swing-along rear fender. This includes the small tail light. We have hidden the small turn signals on the perforated fender struts. The side license plate holder and the Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde exhaust with the short headers set the rear nicely in scene. Like the other bikes in this series, it is Ingo Cruiser who delivered this insane paint job. The leather work was also in proven hands. The saddle, bag and tank cover can be recognized from afar as the work of Spirit Leather from Dusseldorf. Nice riding experience. Yes, of course, you can put this extremely chic bike in the living room. But this Slim is an absolute daily rider. Handy and nimble, made for all situations. Due to the slightly wider Hollywood handlebars you sit nicely upright, the leather saddle flat as the butt and the feet stand securely on the running boards. The small hand luggage fits in the swing bag, the sleeping bag on the handlebars. And it's even chic enough for the show. Dark and puristic. Rarely do we build the Softail Slim in such a dark appearance. The Copper Fury and the Morgenrot, for example, caused quite a stir, not least because of their color design. Except for the brown leather components, the white wall tires and a few bolt heads, this Slim is completely equipped with matte black parts. The swinging rear fender and the struts, the short front fender and various covers are selected in the matte black variant. Not even the nostalgic tank emblem stands out as a shiny element. But the sound and performance are all the more striking. The exhaust system from Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde and our power air filter with tuning by Don Performance may look harmless, but give the already quite nimble Slim with the Milwaukee-Eight engine even more power. We have lowered this relatively low Softail model with 16-inch wheels with simple means via the fork and the shock absorber and given it a high handlebar and a footrest system, original footboards. This should allow our customer to ride comfortably and enjoy the ride on his leather seat. Like the bag, it was handmade at Spirit Leather and has the owner's initials on it. Thanks for watching.